guys, welcome to the channel. Today I have two very funny horror comedies for you. Stay tuned.
All of it is real.
Everything is gonna be okay!
If it doesn't scare you to death, it will find another way. Of unknown origin.
And the first movie of unknown origin from 1983, starring Peter Weller. Okay, so Peter Weller plays this Wall Street executive, and he lives with his family in a newly renovated house in New York. And Peter Weller's character is up for a promotion at his work, and he's really stressed out, and he has to finish a project in 2 weeks. And at the same time, his wife and their son, they leave to visit her parents, and he's all by himself in his newly renovated house. And when he's sitting there in his house all alone, and his wife and son are gone visiting their parents, he starts to hear a lot of weird sounds coming from different places in the house. And it develops into him finding out that he has a rat problem. And he does everything. He brings in an exterminator, he puts out traps, he puts out poison, and he does everything he can to kill this rat. Because this rat is destroying the house. It's chewing on the electrical cables, it's chewing on water pipes, and it just destroys his house. And he's just so stressed out from this rat, and it affects his work, and so he can't finish his project in time, and he's just juggling these two things, and it drives him insane. And this rat is not your ordinary rat. It's a really smart rat, and it just outsmarts Peter Weller's character all the time. And he really is on the verge of going mentally insane, because this is a war between him and the rat all throughout this movie. And it's so funny to see him going insane because of this rat problem, and just going berserk on his house just to kill the rat and find the rat. And yeah, this is a great movie. If you like these kinds of movies, you will love this movie. So this is my first recommendation.
It's funny. One night you go to bed, and when you wake up, everything is different. Brain damage. It will turn you inside out.
And our second movie today, Brain Damage from 1988, written by Frank Henenlotter, the guy that made Basket Case in 1982. By the way, this release from Arrow Video is really great. It has a great slipcover. Unfortunately, I can't take it off because I have the microphone in my other hand, but I'll see if I can try and get it off. So here is the other cover, and they also have the original VHS cover inside. You can turn it, and yeah, you can show it with the VHS cover instead. But since I have the slip cover on, it doesn't matter to me. It's a great slip cover, in my opinion. Okay, so the main story of this horror comedy is about an ancient creature that attaches itself on a host, and it has this kind of fluid that makes the host see euphoric colorful lights, and the host gets some kind of euphoria, and it's just addictive for the host when he has this creature on his neck, and it pumps in this fluid in his brain. So the movie starts out with an old couple living in an apartment complex, and they just go berserk because they can't find this creature. Apparently this creature had one of these old people as a host, and they have been feeding it with animal brains, and now it's gone, and they look everywhere for it, and they can't find it. And since this creature makes the host addicted to the fluid, they will get sick if they don't get the fluid. So they are just panicking and wanting to find this creature. And also in this apartment complex lives another younger guy called Brian. And one morning he wakes up and he has blood in his bed and on his neck, and he doesn't know how he hurt himself. And he goes into the bathroom, and all of a sudden he feels like someone or something is in the apartment, because the bathtub is full of water, and I don't know if he hears voices or he senses something is there or someone is there, but out comes this creature behind his neck, and this creature is so funny. The voice is so funny because he talks in this kind of gentleman's voice.
Hi.
Voice, and you just die of laughter when you hear this creature talk. This is the funniest thing about this movie, and this creature is also he needs to eat brains to survive. So the host needs to feed him brains, and either they get the brains and feed him, or the host lets this creature attack someone else and feed on their brains. So at first Brian is terrified of this creature and doesn't know where it comes from, and he doesn't know what it wants. But after a while he gets persuaded to place this creature on his neck, and he gets this euphoria from the fluid that the creature pumps into his brain, and now he's addicted to this creature, and he just becomes more and more out of his own persona, and more chaos arrives in his life, because now he has to feed this creature, and he has to go out and get some people and to feed this creature with their brains. So and he doesn't know that this creature kills people either, because the creature is making his memory disappear from these events. So he doesn't know what happened, or how he got blood on his clothes, or that the people have died. So this is also a very strange thing for him to live through. So this is a very funny movie. The creature is very funny with his gentleman's voice, and Brian, the guy, and his actor, I don't know what his name is, he plays this role very good. And there's a very cool scene in the end of the movie where he's on the train, he's sitting on the train, and he has this creature on his neck or on his body. And in front of him comes in another guy and sits down on the seat on the train in front of him. And it's the guy from the movie Basket Case, and he has this basket with a lock on. So they just sit there and stare at each other, and think that the other person has something that's not human with them. So this is just very funny to see this intercorrelation between these two movies. So that was pretty funny. So if you haven't seen this movie, I can really recommend this horror comedy. This is a really funny movie. It's kind of gross because they constantly this creature is constantly eating brains, and yeah, it's kind of gross, but it's funny at the same time. And the gentleman voice from the creature is just very, very funny. So and the practical effects are top notch. So if you like these kinds of movies, I think you should watch this movie if you haven't seen it. Okay, this was all I had for you today. Have you seen these movies? Please let me know in the comments below what you thought about them, if you have seen them. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. And as always,
stay gold, football.